Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurul Auni binti Nur Syahiman. My ID is PDL2402015. I'm from DLM3D. Our topic is evaluation of financial performance of Dura Ltd. My question is number 1. First Roman is calculate the company's liquidity ratio based on the statement above. Liquidity ratio have two types, and first type is current ratio. The formula for current ratio is current asset divided current liability. Dura Ltd current ratio is 205000 divided 575000 equal to 3.57 times. Second is quick ratio or acid test ratio. The formula for quick ratio is current asset minus inventory divided current liability. Dura Ltd current ratio is 205000 minus 1245509 divided 575000 equal to 1.40 times. Second Roman is if the industry average ratio for current ratio is 4.3 times and the quick ratio is 0.97 times, evaluate the Dura Ltd overall liquidity performance. Dura Ltd performance for current ratio is 3.57 times and industry ratio is 4.3 times. So, Dura Ltd performance is not good compared to the industry ratio. It may have relatively fewer current assets available to cover short-term obligation compared to others in the same industry. For Dura Ltd quick ratio is 1.40 times and industry ratio is 0.97 times. So Dura Ltd performance is good than the industry ratio. Dura Ltd is better positioned to handle short-term obligation without selling inventory.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Mujahid bin Adwan Afandi. My ID number is PDL2402088. Today, I will giving a brief analysis of Dura Ltd's performance by comparing its 2024 result to 2023 and evaluate the overall performance of Dura Ltd in 2024 compared to its competitors using 4 key asset management ratios. For first question, make a historical analysis of Dura's current performance. First, inventory turnover increased from 4.36 times in 2023 to 5.01 times in 2024. This shows the company is selling its inventory faster, a good sign of more efficient inventory management. Second, days sales outstanding decreased from 35 days to 34 days. This shows a slight improvement in making customer pay faster. However, fixed asset turnover decreased from 6.2 times to 4 times. This means that Dura is utilizing its equipment and long-term asset less efficient than last year. Lastly, total asset turnover also decreased from 5.1 times to 3.9 times. This tells us that the company is utilizing its total asset less efficiently than before to generate sales. For second question, evaluate Dura overall performance in 2024 relative to its competitors using all 4 ratios. First, concerning inventory turnover, Dura Ltd's marked 5.01 times, which is lower than Embon and Flexwell. It appears that Dura is lower compared to its competitors, which may mean that they may slower sales or can sell goods as efficiently, which also means lower inventory movement. In addition, the day sales outstanding for Dura Ltd is at 34 days. This surpasses Embon and Flexwell. Dura has a longer time duration to collect payment from customer, and that can negatively impact cash flow and raise the risk of bad debt. Thirdly, in fixed asset turnover ratio, Dura Ltd is at 4 times while Embon and Flexwell are performing better at 7.03 and 7.6 times. That means Dora is less efficient generating revenue from fixed asset depots. Lastly, the total asset turnover for Dora Ltd is at 3.9 times and is well below Umbun 6.4 and Flexwell 5.3. This confirming the observation of Dora not fully utilizing the asset base in comparison to their competitors.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Ahmad Faizuddin bin Ahmad Fauzi and my PDL number is PDL2402086 and my part is to present about the question at 3 Roman. So the question is, despite any improvements from 2023, is Dura Ltd keeping up with Umbun Core and Flexwell Corp? So let's look at the inventory turnover first. Dura Ltd has an inventory turnover of 5.01 times, while Umbun Core is at 6.22 times and Flexwell Corp at 5.89 times. This means Dura Ltd sells and replaces its stocks is lower than the other. So the answer is no, because Dura Ltd is not managing its inventory as efficiently. Next, we have day sales outstanding. Dura Ltd takes 34 days to collect payments compared to 26 days for Umbun Core and 29.3 days for Flexwell Corp. This longer collection period can slow down cash flow. So again, the answer is no, because Dura Ltd is slower in collecting receivables. Now, let's look at fixed asset turnover. Dura Ltd is at 4 times, while Umbun Core stands at 7.03 times and Flexwell Corp at 7.6 times. Dura Ltd generates fewer sales from its fixed assets. So the answer is no, because they are not using fixed assets effectively. For total asset turnover, Dura Ltd has 3.9 times, Umbun Core leads with 6.4 times and Flexwell Corp follows with 5.3 times. Although there has been improvement, Dura Ltd still at behind in generating sales from its total assets, so the answer is still no. So for the final conclusion, is can Dura Ltd compete with others? The answer is no, not at this time. Even with some progress, Dura Ltd is still behind in all four efficiency ratio. So this means it is less competitive in terms of operational performance. So that's all from me, and I'm gonna pass it to the next presenter.
My name is Muhammad Farish Farihin and I will be your presenter for question 4. To improve asset management, Durah Ltd should focus on two areas. First, inventory control. The company needs to manage stock more carefully. They can use just in time for forecasting tools to avoid having too much or too little stock. This helps save ordering and hold costs. It also makes stock move faster and improve cash flow. Second, better use of fixed asset. Fixed asset include things like machines and equipment. The company should check if they are used well. If some are old or not used, Durah Ltd should upgrade or replace them. This can increase productivity and improve the asset turnover ratio, which show how well the company use its asset to earn money. In short, Durah Ltd can improve asset management by managing stock wisely and using fixed asset more effectively.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Adam bin Abdul Razak. My ID number is PDL2402059. I will be giving an analysis of Dura Ltd debt management held during the year 2024 today. To ascertain the financial leverage of the firm, we have found two sufficient ratio. the debt ratio and the debt to equity ratio. First, the debt ratio is calculated by taking total liabilities of 1.475 million ringgits and dividing them by total assets of 4 million ringgits. The ratio is 36.88%. This tells us that the firm asset the financial debt to the tune of around 37%. This is of moderate kind and reflect conservative use of the debt. Then there is the debt to equity ratio, where total liabilities are compared to total equity, since liabilities amount to 1.475 million ringgits and equity amount to 2.525 million ringgits, and ratio is 0.58 times. This indicates the Dura Ltd relies less on debt financing on duty financing, which is a sign of good financial strength. This ratio together conclude that Dura Ltd is managed debt well, minimizing financial risk while maintaining financial flexibility. Next is importance of healthy debt management. Maintaining healthy debt is important to long-term sustainability, and Dura Ltd strongly value debt. Four primary benefits exist. Number one is financial stability. With a level of manageable debt, the company avoids the expense of interest charge and risk of default, especially during downturns economy. Number two is planned expansions. With wise use of debt, Dura Ltd can fund growth initiatives without watering down ownership or depending on retained earnings only. Number three, credit worthiness. A good debt profile increases the company's credit rating in order to gain favorable terms of loan with lower interest rates. Number four is operational flexibility. Low required debt provides the company with the ability to immediately adapt to market change without having to service enormous repayments needs. In summary, Dora Ltd conservative debt strategy has resulted in robust financial indicators in 2024. This places the company in favorable position for further growth, decreased financial risk, and long-term viability. Thank you.